Hello fellas, here we are, Khairunnisa Salmadiyanti and Afny Aisyah. And in this occasion, let's talk about plays in English literature. Without any longer, let's jump into the discussion.
A play is a literary work written for the theater that dramatizes events through the performance of dialogue and stage directions. The authors of plays, called playwrights, structure the performance into acts and scenes, which help build the tension and present the story in a compelling way for audiences. The type of plays: farces, a comedy with an overly ridiculous plot, buffoonish characters, and exaggerated situations. Documentary theater dramatizes real-life events, often by using existing materials, interview, newspaper, and magazine articles, government records, and etc. to tell the story. Melodramas emphasizes the emotions of its characters and the emotional underpinnings of the story to elicit a response from the audience. Operas or musical theater are plays set to music, and the actors sing some or all of the dialogue. Opera tends to be more classical in style, with sweeping musical arrangements, swelling and overly emotive voices, and lavish sets and costumes. Tragedies. Classical tragedies usually end by all the main characters are dead with sorrow vibes, but modern tragedies may not end in mass death, but they still typically conclude with a sense of bleakness or despair.
The function. Plays are primary, a form of entertainment. Plays introduce audiences to characters, settings, and situations they might not encounter in their everyday lives. Or, if they do encounter them, plays may inspire new ways of thinking about these subjects. Many plays, even those not specifically classified as comedies, include lighter moments of levity, proving there is always time and space for laughter. There was a scientist named Dr. Faustus. He is a prominent person in the field of science. For years, he thought about the world he was in until he came to a decision that all of this has a limit to its peak, and he feels that the peak he knows. But the human being always wants more. Faustus knew that there was a point where he couldn't get into it, and that was the point that would lead him to his dream. This kind of curiosity invites Faustus to live a life that is not as usual, black road. To achieve his dream, he decided to study magic from two people who were proficient in the fields. They were named Faustus and Cornelius. Before entering the next round, Faustus must promise to leave everything he has power. Faustus agrees for the sake of a dream. The play relates the tale of Faustus, a man who sells his soul to the devil in exchange for wealth and power, serving as a warning. The mythology of Faustus originated in Germany, and it is believed that Johann Georg Faust, an actual alchemist from the Renaissance, served as the model for the fictional characters. In the prologue to the play, a chorus introduces us to Faustus, a great doctor of divinity who, despite his humble beginnings, came to fame as a scholar. Two well-known magicians who are also friends of Faustus, Faustus and Cornelius, are summoned by Faustus' servant Wagner. Faustus informs his pals that he has chosen to pursue witchcraft and that he will conjure that very evening when they arrive. The devil from hell, Mephistopheles, is called forth by Faustus that evening. Faustus initially finds Mephistopheles' appearance to be too ugly, so he requests that the demon take the form of a friar.
Mephistopheles must obey Faustus' orders in order to serve him, but the demon reveals that only Lucifer is capable of being his master. Faustus is intrigued and instructs Mephistopheles to inform Lucifer that he is interested in selling his soul for 24 years of magical abilities. Mephistopheles answers various questions from Faustus regarding paradise, hell, and God, but he is not happy with them. When the good angel encouraged Faustus to repent, he wished he could, but he was concerned that it was already too late. Fate Faustus asked Mephistopheles to summon Helen of Troy, a beautiful woman famous in Homer's Iliad, as a final indulgence. Finally, the night on which Faustus must surrender his soul arrives, along with Faustus' scholar friends. The good angel laments Faustus' fate, while Mephistopheles, Lucifer, Beelzebub, and the evil angel taunt him the gates of hell open, and despite Faustus' pleading, the devils drag him into the abyss. In final speech, the chorus warns the audience to remember the story a man wasted his potential for a change at omnipotence you. So that's all about the discussion about plays in English literature. If you have any questions and suggestions, let's continue the discussion in the comment section. Bye.